Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Pretty decent win streak on the line in this one, Chris.
This team has been doing all the little things right now. Being able to hit in situations and hit with runners in scoring position. When you look over the course of a long season, if you're going to be successful, it's doing the little things right.
And on the mound today, Lee. How about a scouting report on him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Ready to go now, and up to the plate is Will Smith.
16, Will Smith.
And we're off and rolling in Toronto. Next offering misses, ball one. Smith matched a homer in his last game. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
Ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2 now. And that just misses.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Nice grab to second, and that's not it. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief.
Second, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's the game's most complete player, Singy.
Somehow he finds new ways to amaze us every season. He does things you wouldn't even consider possible.
right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
In the air, left field. And that is a big first out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, and for some reason, he's really struggled this year with runners in scoring position, Boog. I mean, he's hitting under 200 at nose at bats, and your team needs you to come through if they're going to be able to raise that average in terms of runs per game. And when that's the case, it really gets in your head a little bit, and you start wanting to avoid pressure situations. If you're doing that, your career is going to go downhill. He's got to find a way to treat it like any other at bat, but that's obviously easier said than done.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. That's a very athletic play.
Batting 5th, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Just missed.
That's down. Ball.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the second game of the series. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder.
Leading off tonight, center fielder, number 29, Victor Arias.
Ball. That's in.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why. Getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Pitch misses. Full count now.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And now Lynn, ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Wastes no time there, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
82.
1 down. Here's the rookie right fielder. And it's fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball. Ball.
Man at first, one away. Late with the swing there.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And a 2-2. Got him looking. 2 gone now. And here's the first baseman. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And it's fouled away. Lynn, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he swings through that one.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Runner takes off. Ball outside.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air out to center. Pulls it in on the run. And that will end the inning. We move to the second in Toronto. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Tucker working through some struggles lately. Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. Out of here. He wastes no time on this one, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
To third, and that one handled. Sends it to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throws to first in time.
Batting ninth, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Rojas getting ready to hit. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
Inside, ball.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Bottom of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, Wang.
Number 14.
Wang launched a homer in his most recent game. Sliced hard but foul. 0-2 now.
That's low. That's a ball.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman takes it himself. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 6, shortstop, Cutter Coffee.
So up next, Cutter Coffee. And a foul ball. Coffee playing up the middle and short, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was a 2nd-round pick in 2022. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. On the ground. He gets there with the slide, and they get the out. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Will Smith. That's in there, and that is strike 1. This one in the air, right field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 1 down. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Not a whole lot of damage against him yet, and he may just keep this approach.
Next offered in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Bounced up the middle. Gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
For the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman.
What?
Pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball low.
And that chops in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Freeman hits it in the air. Should have this one. And that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning, leading off, number 22. And there's a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there, and the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Number 95 at the plate now as he chases after that one. Yo, 1. And that one inside, and it hit him.
Now batting for Chinese Taipei. Center fielder.
1 out, man at first. Here's the center fielder. He's 0 for 1. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Digging in, Lynn. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Runner on the move. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air, right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Right through there for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner. and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Two outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
That's a ball. That's down. Hey, ha!
On the ground, right side, Lynn. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the fourth,
Leading
stepping in, Lynn. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
One up, one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Number 82.
Now it's the right fielder. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Ball out.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting for Chinese Taipei, first baseman Jackson.
Next is the speedy first baseman, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings and misses. The high heat too much on that one. The Dodgers on top here, 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
That's a ball low.
On a line. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
No, that missed.
Out to short. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Senior, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for them. So 2 down. Now, Miguel Rojas popped out and fouled ground first time through. Fought off foul. Rojas, 37 years young, and he was born in Venezuela. A little out front there as he swings through it. That's to third. Inning over. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 1-0. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Wang now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Now it's going to be Cutter Coffee. Safe and second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed. Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes in position. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
Now the left fielder.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Two down, nobody on. Strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Rogers Center. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Will Smith.
Hut!
And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Here's Shohei Ohtani cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That's a laser base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, third
Here comes
baseman,
Max Muncy.
Here.
To the right side, and it's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
That's the ball.
And strike 1 to Mookie Betts. 2 on, 2 outs. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Back now in Toronto, leading off, number 22.
Number 22.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Stewart also getting ready. And the 1-0. Now one missed. That's hard hit on the line. And this one could be extra bases. The throw into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the speedy catcher. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Late on that fastball. Tying run at second base here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into.
Now batting for Chinese Taipei, center fielder Victor.
Here's the center fielder. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game.
No, ball.
Man at second. And fouled off. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And the sweeper is off the plate.
That's a really good take.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Ohtani will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jack Dreyer. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Here's the second baseman, Lynn. 1 for 2. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that one fouled off. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And now the right fielder. Time called. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Number 0. A critical at bat in this game for him. And that is out of play. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That one just misses. Ball 1.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike.
Now batting for Chinese Taipei.
So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
All loaded up. And now the first baseman. Chopped to the left side. Jumps, throws, it's there, and that's a great play. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. We're through 6 full. The Dodgers lead it 1-0.
Leading off.
So here's Kyle Tucker
Right
now.
fielder,
He
Kyle
launched a solo
Tucker.
shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot. Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Ripped on a line. He's got it. 1 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field, someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
A dive, nice stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
Hernandez in the box again, takes a strike. High fly ball, right field, under it. And that's the third out. Dodgers go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Designated hitter, number 14.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. So now 1-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Stays alive. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside with a breaking ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one misses, and the count's full. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now it's the shortstop, Cutter Coffee. Fastball for a strike. The Dodgers trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That's out number 2.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's the left fielder. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And his first big league hit is a double. Number 65 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Down to third baseman. Late on that fastball. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Good job to fight that one off. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome
number
back, and a new
38.
arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 38. This is his 3rd time out this year. Well,
Leading
one-run
off for the
game.
Dodgers,
Miguel
second
Rojas
baseman, Miguel
steps to the plate
Rojas.
for the Dodgers. Breaking
Yeah!
ball through there for a strike. Rojas wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Looks like he wants the signs again. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
The batter
catcher,
now
Will
will be
Smith.
Will Smith. 0 for 3 in this one.
Wood.
That one
That's a ball.
misses. And the count even 1-1. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to
That's up.
roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Here's a 2-2. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
One out man at first. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. ball. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're at the top of the eighth. Field two. Gets under and pops it up. And the infield fly is called.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy, 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Rojas at second. Ohtani at first. 2 out of the inning. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. This one in the air, center field. Under it. And that's the third out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Last half of the eighth coming up. The Dodgers have the lead, 1-0. Bottom of the eighth, digging in, number 95.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Lynn.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a foul out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, right field. Tucker moving under it. And there's one down.
Now batting for Chinese Taipei, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The Dodgers holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was late. Got him swinging.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now it's the second baseman, Lynn. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Freeman. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. The Dodgers out front, 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center, all set to start the 9th in this one. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. And it is gone. Mookie Betts blasts one out. His 4th home run of the season. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 38 won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Number 12 comes on now. He last pitched 2 days ago. And it's fouled away. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Andy Pajes will hit next. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Late with the swing there. Slice to right, and it stays fair.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So a man at first. Teoscar Hernandez digs in now. In there at the knees for a strike. And a big swing and a miss. Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first. He did not go around. 1-2 now.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
This one chopped up the middle. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the ninth. And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the air to left center. That one gets down for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of.
Here comes the skipper out of the new pitcher in the game, Chang.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ohtani in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's 4-0.
Up next for the Dodgers.
There's Freddie Freeman down.
Freddie Freeman.
Right.
Lifted in the air, right field. Ranging back, reaching for it, and brings it in. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Roki Sasaki. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Now it's the right fielder. Reached on a drop. 3rd strike his first time. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Dodgers leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now 1 away.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Oh, 1 now.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Chinese Taipei down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Coffee in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. They're down to their final strike. To the right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Got him. And that'll do it.
The first two games of this series really good, exchanged punch for punch, blow for blow, but tomorrow will be a big one, especially in a day game. There might be some shadows in the afternoon, so you really want to focus on scoring early and playing very good defense to prevent runs. We'll see who wins it tomorrow.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.